There we go. Oh! There we go. Okay, I think I'm on. I think I'm live. I forgot to charge the gimbal and it's giving me a little bit of garbage. But we are down near Cologne, and there's a couple of historic places down here that I'd kind of like to show. And it'd be a really cool neighborhood to walk around, and I showed Cindy where I wanted to go and she said, yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. But I found parking. Yeah, I'm gonna need to switch this around. I managed to park Rusi in Shamrock Passalubong Center. But there's a few neat things down in this area. And it's actually the beginning of Cologne Street right here. I hope data's going out. It's showing at 2499 kilobytes a second, so it should be. It's good steady at 30 frames a second. Oop. But it's right up in this area that does some really cool things. And you're gonna have to give me a second because this gimbal's starting to go wonky on me. There we go. Wasn't quite balanced right. Yeah, they actually kind of got sidewalks on this place. Yeah, rivers through Metro Cebu. Don't think I'd want to swim or fish in there, but you know, hey, traditional jeepneys are starting to come back a little bit. I love those things. Now right up here, you're going to see a really interesting crosswalk to begin with, but yeah, squirrel. I've been half-heartedly looking to get a tarpaulin printed with Phil's to Phoenix logos on it. I think that'd be kind of cool. Now, this may be kind of challenging to stop and see, but this obelisk marks the beginning of Cologne Street. And yeah, the crosswalk dead ends into the little center. Hey, good morning, Brandon. How you doing today? As soon as I get brave enough, I'm going to go part way across here. Yeah, to put the English one. I don't know if you can read it, but it talks about Cologne Street. This is the beginning of it. Oldest street in the Philippines. Shortest national highway in the Philippines. There's a lot of neat things about Cologne Street. And right down that way is that 138 mall that we go to periodically. fun. But that, yeah, interesting challenges and sidewalks in Philippines. You guys that have been with me for a while kind of remember I ran across one of those down by the SRP area. Now it might be a tad bit of a challenge, but I'm going to try and get over to the other side here. They got a red light, so that ought to be good. And now I got to get across halfway, so there we go. That wasn't too bad. Okay. You'll have to excuse me. I got a text about I'd fully consumed data, so I guess I had a little bit of data left over from the last load that I put on here. That for a while it will be. Yeah, I was getting a little bit worried. I ran across this in a taxi one day and tried to find out a little bit more about it. This is actually a little bit more recent memorial, and it's kind of applicable to the current timing. It's celebrating Mactan and bringing, Mactan. It's celebrating Magellan bringing Christianity landing, and it's currently the 500th anniversary of Magellan's landing. Go quick while the going's good. Now I don't know if this is normally open and just closed due to current circumstances or what, but it's actually a pretty cool statue. I need to come down and get some footage of it and do a little video of this area. Yeah, Heritage of Cebu. The pride, unity, and cultural wealth of a race emanates from the people of self-history, people's sense of history. Yeah, let me throw one out again. I'm hoping you guys can read it because it's yeah, the pride, unity, and cultural wealth of a race emanate from a people's sense of self and history, from the early Filipinos to the dawn of European colonization, the Revolution of 1896, the birth of the Philippine Republic, the heroic contribution of the Cebuano people, and the saga of events which transpired on the island of Cebu are virtual elements in the formulation of the nation we now know today. But there's a lot more to it, and my reading skills just isn't cutting it today for some reason. Oh, and then it's done in Visayan. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can go up this way. This is the actual front of the statue. Give you guys a little bit better view. Whoa. Definitely a step down there. But this is actually pretty cool. Like I say, there's a couple gates, and it looks like there is a way that there is area around it. You see back in there, there are markers that tell a little bit more about this. So I'm thinking that there may be normally a way to get in there, but I don't know. Gimbal's giving me garbage this morning. Is it making noise any? Or is the vibrations coming through in any way? I know one other time it got really bad and it did cause vibrations. Yeah. The fire department in Cebu. But yeah, this is actually a pretty cool thing. I'd really like to get in there and check it out. Muntak. Oh. There you go. Heritage of Cebu Monument. Yeah, that what isn't terribly well in the at least Western history books is April 27th, 1521. Yeah, Magellan died. He got cocky and stupid, and he died. Now I'm assuming that's Jose Rizal. I'm not entirely sure if I should be going in there since all the other gates are closed. So I'm actually going to say no, I'm not going to. Yeah, this is a huge piece of artwork. That it's kind of cool. And this is in an older historic district. The monument there, the obelisk, there we go, that marks Colon Street, that's the oldest street in the Philippines. It's the shortest national highway in the Philippines, that it's a historic district. I'm thinking this is Magellan, but I'm not sure. Mahimbuntag. Gamay lang. Yeah, when they start speaking too much beside to me, I had to kasabuko gamay lang, that I understand very little. Now, the other cool thing in here that I've talked and shown some others, that these ancestral houses are pretty common here, that they're very old. Remember that? That they're just very old historic houses. This one is typically open for tourists. Last I knew, it's been closed because of the current situation. And of course the souvenir shop across the street. Which, if the house is closed, I'm assuming this is going to be closed too, so. But yeah, that they allow tours in here. I have no idea what the costs or anything else are. But after it finally opens, I'd kind of like to go back and check it out. Taho. Mahimbuntag. Taho, amigo. Dili no. Dili lang. Oo. that he was offering Tahoe. If you've never had it, it's actually pretty good. It's kind of like sugar and tapioca. That I think it's up here. There's another one. Mayang buntag. I got a little ham in front of the camera. Mayang buntag. We're waving, that's close. Mayang buntag.
Good morning. Hello, morning.
Morning. Mayang buntag. Hey, Cindy, you were able to join us. Oh, cool, little hardware store.
Morning.
Yeah, it's sad, but it's a necessity. I try to be really careful about interactions with little kids. That foreigners can get into a world of trouble. And the parents were right there and were cool about it, so I didn't have a problem with that. But I do try to be careful about it. Now this is a little back alley. When I came down on the bike, I actually came up here and turned around because I missed a turn. Which it's probably just as well because both these are one-way streets. So now, I guess this is a small parish. I guess a small parish office. Normally I try to put your view a little bit better, but it seems to be bothering with the vibration today if I do tilt it much.
Smile, smile.
If you've never had Tahoe before, Mayang buntag. It's actually really good. Mayang buntag. Oh, cool. Corner pub, dinner and bistro, diner and resto. All right, Cindy, you're online. What is now serving in the FF? Or now, Corner Pub is now serving you the FF.
Hey, good morning.
Mayang buntag.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
Oh, live stream.
No, that's good.
That down this street. Okay, this is a one-way. I was just checking. Down this street there's another historic house that I guess is the first bishop of Cebu. There's another one of the historic ancestral houses. Oop. Let's go. Mayang buntag. Mayang buntag. Oh, very cool. Kind of looks to be a nice little place. Now, I'm not sure where that is or how well marked it is, because I don't see it. And it was just a notation on the map. But there's several of the older ancestral homes here. But I'll walk down a ways and just kind of check it out. But yeah, these are just side streets that I wander down, just trying to check things out and see what else is here. That I have a lot of enjoyment just kind of wandering around these neighborhoods and just seeing what is here. And this gives me a little bit of encouragement to get out each day and go for an hour's worth of walking. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what that is, and I'm not entirely sure I want to know. But there's some areas that common sense kicks in, and I just don't explore without Cindy with me. Park and Go Bake Shop. It's still pretty instinctive to look behind me whenever I step out into oncoming traffic. That's a nice looking house. That hey, Cindy. There you go. Copy down that number. Yeah, Brandon, the common sense for me kicks in pretty early, and definitely self-preservation. I'm kind of curious what they're wanting for. It's for rent or sale. My muntak. I didn't see the ancestral home. Still got Christmas decorations up. My muntak. I may have came down the wrong street. It may have been further up. That Cindy and I are actually expanding our search. We were originally looking for a place in Benawa, and there's a lot of really nice places in there that are reasonably affordable. They're mostly unfurnished in the price range that we're looking at. The furnished ones are running $30, $35, and it's more of an upscale area. So, and that seems to be pretty reasonable, pretty going rate for them. Yeah, I think I went a little too far over. We're not far enough up. Huh. We'll try down this way for a little bit. See what's down here. My muntak. Oh. There we go. Oh, cool. Print and embroidery. Little sorry-sorries. Holy cow. Yeah, I don't think I'd like that. Need a radiator repaired? Andy's radiator repair. Looks to be a pretty decent sized apartment building. But it's all closed up, so I don't know what's going on. And I don't see any meters on any of them. And I see a bunch of oncoming traffic here real quick. And I see an impassable sidewalk. There we go. Want to go do mixed martial arts? Man, what that? Yeah, I've got Google Maps on 2 different phones, so if absolute worst comes to worst, I know I can get back to where I need to be. So, no comments in a little bit. Everybody still out there? If anybody sees something along the way that you'd like me to stop and take a little bit better look at, by all means, speak up. Señorita Santa Ana. More Tahoe coming. Yeah, that's kind of the cool thing about coming to these places first thing in the morning. All the food guys and all that stuff is coming out. White guy in the middle of everything. Oh, cool. He's on an electric scooter pushing the tricycle. This might be that bishop's residence. The first bishop in Cebu. I thought it was on the other side of the street, though. I don't know. I'll have to go back and take a look on Google Maps and check out what I did wrong. But it does look like a, yeah, Casa Cuatro maybe. Oh, okay. I guess I went up the street too far. Yeah. As a way of helping our efforts stop the spread of COVID-19, we are temporarily closed starting on March 21st, 2020, or 14. They've been closed over a year. But yeah, this is another museum. I think was the first bishop's residence. So I went up the street too far. I came back down the street I meant to go up. Looks to be a nice high-end building. Yeah, I'm in the sun. I can't see any. I have no idea what this is, but this Aboitz is a big residential developer around here. This Ramon Aboitz is a residential developer. So this Ramon Aboitz, I'm assuming, is the founder, owner of that? Sun is a tad bit intense this morning, that's for sure. Hey, good morning, Mr. Daniel. I had to get back in the shade where I could read comments again. Yeah, Brandon, even in a major city, Cebu City's about the same size as Phoenix, Arizona. And the amount of roosters and everything that you see here is amazing. Daniel, I am down by Cologne, the very beginning of Cologne Street. Maybe Cindy can tell you the barangay I'm in. I'm not terribly sure. It might be Cologne barangay. I don't know. Buntag. Morning. Live stream. Oo.
And 20 friend, rice friend, 20 friendly.
I
Will buy rice friend.
Oh, I don't know. Because I speak a few words, people will often tend to try and speak Visayan to me, and it can be really hard. I need to try and quickly, briefly explain. I don't understand much. Gamay lang. Kind of tight street here. Mambundak.
Pare! Pare!
Oh yeah, okay, I know where I'm at now. This is that Sari that's out beside the Yap House.
My friend.
Mahambundag. Yeah, this is this Yap Santiago house. Now they say it was 1675 is when it was built. I don't think the current house dates that far back, but it might. I don't know. There's a few around here that do date that far back and do look about like this. They've just been kept up over the years. There we go. I don't know how well you can see in there, but there we go. During better times, this is open to the public to tour. Mahambundag. Yeah, I let traffic go by. I'm not quite as brave as Filipinos. Now, I thought this was a one-way going the other way. Well, maybe that section isn't. I don't know. Traffic laws are at best good suggestions around here. Now, down here there is some more information about it and QR code, but QR code's kind of beat up. Oh. Mahambundag. Barangay Parian? Parian. Oh, I guess it is partially open. I don't know if I can see in there, but I'm gonna try and stuff you guys in here, see what it looks like. Oh, very cool. It is a little bit of a historic thing. I'll have to ask. Hang on, guys. Ayo. Pangat sana. Live streaming. Are you open now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What's the entrance fees?
Entrance fee 50 each.
50 per person?
Yeah.
Okay, that's just me, not all the viewers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That I'll have to grab my wife and see about coming back. This is actually very cool. How old is this house?
Running 346 this coming October. 346 this coming October.
Oh, very cool. Wow. What are your hours? What are your hours?
Open hours?
Uh-oh.
9.
9? See, I'll have to grab my wife and come back.
Yeah. You want to come
Enjoy.
back here?
Pardon?
You want to come back here?
Balik-balik.
Balik.
Oo.
Okay.
Salamat. So I guess this one is open. And at 50 pay, a buck. A buck to check that out. It's to me, it's well worth it. Yeah, Santiago. Yap Santiago. Santiago. Yeah, Yap Santiago Ancestral House. Man, buntag. Papa said these camels that you'll see around are used during the Christmas parades. That's why for most of the year they kind of look a little sorry, a little sad that around Christmas season they come back and decorate them, refurbish them. And here's that huge monument that we started out at. Yeah, I'm slowly wandering back to where the bike is parked. That's partly what I try to do normally, is do a circle so that way as I pick people up that you can come back around and see where we started out at, and the guys that were here get to see it from the opposite angles. And a lot of times I just notice things and kind of go, hey, squirrel, and get distracted. But oh, I don't know if you can see it. Over there's Parian Fire Station. I guess I should have realized what barangay I was in. Oh, Barangay Parian. That I noticed this sign when I was looking over here. And so I'm gonna come check this one out real quick. That was a comment about the squirrels. I distract way too easily, usually. Oh, very cool. Now, let me get up here and make sure I'm not gonna get run over. 1730 Jesuit house. Oldest dated house in the Philippines, was hidden in plain sight inside of a warehouse. Cebu's Parian district for many years. Jeremy Sai, who owns the Hotong hardware within the compound, stumbled upon its significance by accident when he was in college. Sai was flipping through a book of old Jesuit houses in the Philippines by Friar. Oh, very cool. So they were able to kind of accidentally date it. Very cool. May buntag. Now, Cindy, you may know the answer to that. Is that Psy family that owns Ayala or Metro or one of those? Is that same family? $7-Eleven. Yeah, here's that huge statue. Back there, when I was reading that plaque, they talked about a Jeremy Tsai, that they own that Hong Kong hardware, or whatever. Is that same Tsai family that owns, it's a real rich family here in Cebu? They own a bunch of stuff. Kitty House of Learning. Mamundag. There are more alleys like this that you can shake a stick at here. I'd kind of like to explore some of them, but I want Cindy, or at least someone that speaks Cebuano fluently. Dili lang. Yeah, I got a little one following me around, but it's Dili lang. Go away, please. Yeah, like I said, I don't like kids following me around. My muntag, I like kids, but I've heard of way too many foreigners getting in all kinds of trouble. Oh, very cool. Motor trade. Oh. Yeah, it's a used bike, and it's got both Kawasaki and Bajaj on there. I'm thinking it's Bajaj, not Kawasaki. Only 39,000 pesos. My buntag. I got some decent bikes in here. Very cool. I need to find a bigger motorcycle dealer. Part of the reason why I came back down on this side. There is that obelisk that marks the beginning of Cologne Street. It's down that way just a little bit. Salamat. But it's down this way a little bit is the, well, you can see it. I didn't realize I was that close. Right there above my finger is Super Metro. And right across the street from that's that 138 mall that Cindy and I like to go to. And yeah, that's something I'm really careful about, Daniel. Which again is why when I see one coming around, I really get distracted. Yeah, I carry a shoulder bag with me, and that's definitely not pickpocket proof, but it helps. That As a matter of fact, since I am so close, I'm half-heartedly thinking about running into one. Well, yeah, I haven't got a way to carry anything, so. Man, but I was half-heartedly thinking about running into 138 Mall, but I'll wait until Cindy's with me. Less likely to get condo prices that way. But I love just sitting here watching this traffic, the ebb and flow of traffic in this place. Man, what's that? What? Wala kwarta, sorry. Wala kwarta, pasensya na. Wala. That, yeah, it's interesting. And this area is an area where you're liable to get a lot of that. That this area is traditionally a little bit harder area. And having expensive phones and toys and gadgets is not really a bad thing, but it lends to having people assume you have way more money than you may actually have. Oh, cool. I guess they won third place in Sinaloa Grand Parade last year. Oh, very cool. I have no idea what this is, if it's a private house or... it kind of looked like a little restaurant, pub. Oh, I guess it is. Celoso's Grill. Okay, I just needed to take a couple steps further. Yeah, right up there. Right up there. Celoso's Grill. Oh, cool. Pet shops. My bundag. That yeah, after I finish out the vlog, I may run back in that area and see if I can get a quote on how much it would cost to do something for me. And speaking of which, we are actually right back where I started from. Missionaries for the Poor, God's People Catholic Fellowship. Huh. Man, but that... So yeah, after this car I'm going to cross over. Or maybe after a couple of bikes. If they're small, they can go around me. Man, buntak.
Mayo buntak.
Man, buntak, but we are back at Shamrock.
It's a mess here in the Philippines.
What? This is where we started out, and they were real cool. That went in and bought some stuff from them, and asked them if they mind if I'd park for a little bit, that I was doing a vlog. And they said yes, that they didn't mind at all. So it's sealed up. I was going to show you the haul that we got. We got some OTOP. We got all kinds of things. It's really cool. But we've been at this for 50 minutes, and I really, really appreciate everybody's time for coming out and joining me on these, and the support that you give. That it is very much appreciated, and it's a huge encouragement for me. Much appreciated. But for today, it is mabuhay.